All right, here I am. Let's see, today's May 30th, 2025. Just starting the Abell Memorial Trail. I'm up here at Arrowhead Ridge Park. Not really a park, but I guess it is. Up here near Lake Arrowhead. I can already tell this is going to be a nice hike. Right next to the road at the moment, but this is a short trail. It's only a couple miles, although there's a lot of side trails, which I may do. Nice trail, it's a loop. I went to the right, which definitely starts with a climb. Especially this section right here. Somewhat easy trail though, it's nice. Not too rocky. If it is rocky, it's just bigger rocks, which are fine. Real nice out here. There's only a couple cars parked. So one guy just come down with his dog. What's gonna go to Dogwood down the road, but that was really packed. You could see a lot of vehicles just driving by. Oh, there's a squirrel. Big old squirrel. There he goes. All right, back to it. So almost a half a mile in, but man, this is a nice looking trail. I was just videotaping a few minutes ago, but it's really nice through here. It's really a nice time of year. Everything is still green and, you know, it's a bit dry, but it's still in good shape after the winter season and, you know, late spring. You can still hear the hiss of the road, but the beauty here makes up for it. It's past another lady trail running. So if they're both going back to their vehicles, should mean I'm the last one unless they walked here. Gotta say, this one's got some good little bit of climbing. Nothing too bad, at least the trail is really nice. Lots of squirrels. Another one just scared the you-know-what out of me. I'm looking for snakes and all of a sudden I hear this rustling. I'm like, what the heck was that? Big old squirrel. A few feet away from me. Probably scared him too. Finally, the hiss of the road is pretty much gone. So about a mile in, 35 minutes later, getting off the trail just briefly to check this viewpoint out. Saw two people coming down earlier on, and that's it. Looks like I got the place to myself on a Friday. A little buggy out here, but not too bad, I suppose. Oh, here we go. A little bit. Lake in the distance. Lake Arrowhead. Nice. Anyway, that's pretty much the view that you're gonna get on this trail, other than, the forest. It's pretty nice, though. I think I'll take a little break here and then get back to this. Notice this, not far from the viewpoint. This is a huge manzanita. I haven't been out too much out in these mountains and whatnot, but never seen one this big. And there's a bunch of them right here. Obviously, really old. I mean, it's kind of looks like it fell on its own weight, but it's still alive. Look at the tops. And there's one, two, there's more than a half a dozen of them in here. Huge manzanitas. Wow. Actually, they're all over, really. There's more over here. Wow. I mean, these are cool. I mean, we're looking at 8-10 inch diameter trunks. These are just the small parts. Wow. More over here. Oh, this is wild. Usually you just see some smaller shrubs. You see some of the blooms on them. Anyway, this is really nice. So I might... Oh, here's another viewpoint. Let's check this out. Maybe I said viewpoint 1, but I guess if you're coming from the other way, it would be. But this one's nicer. Man, all these manzanitas are huge. Oh, not too much, just little peaks of the lake in the distance. Beautiful day. So I think I'm going to check out this side trail. It just loops around back to the main trail. I think it's called the Little Bear Loop or something like that. There was a map up on top back by those viewpoints. So we'll see. Most of this trail has been pretty much in the shade. You know, some sun here and there. Perfect for what I was looking for. It's a warm day for even up here. It's probably gonna be a high of 81 or 2 today, something like that. Maybe 80. Trail is well defined, and then like on the splits like this one, they'll have a sign. These weird little bugworm things floating around. It's trippy. So a mile and a half in, here's another little map. There was one like this up at the viewpoints. And the blue section is what I'm on, the Little Bear Loop. And that red dot on the Little Bear Loop is where I'm at. So I'm gonna come back down and then I'll hit the main trail again. So it's been kind of nice. There's some sort of a old road. Don't want to go that way because I want to go back to the trail. And we got a sign as well. And it's very nice out here. Not spider webs though. Webs with these little floating tiny caterpillar things. It's really weird. So that Little Bear Loop was more of a road that I was on, and now back to the single track trail. Guess I need to study up on, poison oak and all that, in case I come across something. Just trying not to brush up against anything. I'm not quite sure which way would be better going up. It's a bit downhill at this point, so if you would have started clockwise, then you'd be coming uphill as well, so. I think next time I will skip that little bear and just do that extra little section of the main trail. Probably was better. Although I believe the little bear loop is probably a little bit easier to do. Anyway, I can hear the hiss of the road again. Actually, you can hear some sort of machinery or something. Not sure what that is. I would definitely do this one again. This was nice. It's, fairly small. Less than 3 miles. Well, not even quite 2 miles yet, and should be wrapping things up. And I think the trail kind of ends and I get on the little road. So yeah, a little bit over 2 miles, I think, for the whole trail. Going up again. Yeah, definitely need to bring some bug spray. These trees are always weird. Yeah, it bends. Anyway, so at 2 miles right here, and I'm already down on the road. And not too far from the parking lot. So this is pretty much it. Absolutely beautiful out here, though. So it's a short trail, but it's a decent little workout. Very nice forest though. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It shouldn't be very far walk down this road, and see what else I can do today.